Hey, Joe, how you doing, baby?
Nice to see you. Thanks for coming down to see us.
Yeah, you bet. We're just a representative for our customers.
Well, a lot of people, they just sell plants. You don't do that.
Right.
You interact with your customers. You're part of their planting.
Right.
That makes you a class above.
So you going to give us a grand tour?
Yes,
Yeah.
anytime.
Okay, good. So we got some beautiful plants right here.
These are literally your show pieces that you do. You put them in your planters, your barrels, anything, and even in the garden. These are the ones that you use. You kind of put in your more high traffic area, the spots you want people to see. And then you put the other regular flowers and marigolds and petunias around them. But this is the kind of your showpiece of your gardens. And there's probably 30, 40 different choices or better here. I mean, you got these are non-stop begonias. There's probably 10 or 15 different kinds of begonias alone. I'm not talking color, I'm talking varieties and leaf shapes and colors. Some are hardy, some aren't. You just gotta talk to Bill, talk to someone, and they'll know which ones are better for what time of year. Like the begonia here, these don't like frost, they don't like cold weather. But we also have like bacopa and other plants that do like the cold weather. They're all different ranges. Some like the sun, shade, some in between.
So Linda, tell me about color. You're our color expert right now.
They come in every color,
Yeah.
just about.
So what colors
They're
can you get?
mostly all solids. There's nothing really that's a bicolor unless it's like a white that fades to a pink as a flower passes. Other than that, they're all your bright, bold colors of solid.
Right, so you can get all sorts of different colors here.
And
I see you got orange, right? There's
Yep.
orange out here, there's pink ones, you got some red ones right there, Joe, right? It's white
Even the
ones.
leaf color. You got green leaf, you got red, dark brown, or red
Yeah.
leaf, they call it.
And you can do a lot of planting with that.
Yeah, and when you do something like with these, we put them in hangers too. When we do a hanger, we put 3 in a hanger, so then you get that wow factor. So if somebody's going to buy this instead of in the ground, if they want to put it, if they have pots that they want to use, they'll take 3 of them or 4 of
different
them
colors.
and group them. Well, no, maybe even the same color, but you put a dracaena in the center, and then you put these around, and you make your own planters.
These look beautiful right here. You guys do a
They
nice
are.
job with
They
that.
are.
The biggest questions people always have actually with the number 4 premium annual is what can I plant where? So what can take the sun, what can take the shade?
Okay.
But a lot of the flowers can really take a little bit of both, a little bit of sun, a little bit of shade. The biggest thing about them is during the hot summer months, you don't overwater. I always tell them, use your finger. But if the soil feels moist, you don't really have to water that much.
Right.
Because during the hot, humid days of summer, the water doesn't actually leave the soil. You just want to give a little bit
But
of.
if you stick your finger in there and it's crumbly.
It's crumbly, I would add a little bit of water.
Right,
Yeah,
okay.
and that's the telltale sign that the plant is going to be thirsty.
So you'd almost like it just when you dip your finger in there, it's just sort of a creamy feeling, not too wet.
Right. That's exactly
But it's
that's a
soft.
great way to put it.
It's soft.
The soil is soft, and that's the best way to tell.
I mean, like these here, they've been just watered.
So
So
if you-
you stick your finger in here,
Yep.
and it's wet. You can see it's wet. You can feel it's wet.
But it's not
You
overly
don't
wet,
want-
and that's
yeah,
what you're
and it's
looking
fine.
for.
You don't want to touch it anymore.
Almost if you squeeze it, you don't want any water.
Oh, that's
No.
bad.
Yeah,
You
that's
don't
bad.
want. Yeah, you don't want that.
Too much water has the same effect as too little water.
Yeah.
Well, they
Because you
look
can
good.
always add more water. If I water this in the morning a little bit, and then by the end of the day it's a little dry, I can put more water on
Right.
it. If I drenched it in the morning, and by the end of the day it's still drenched, or it rains during the day, I am sunk.
And you want to know what's really cool? You see this entire greenhouse? Half of this is going to Stu Leonard.
That's right.
Yep.
Look at all these beautiful products. I can't wait for our customers to grab these things, Okay, thank you so much, Linda. Thanks, Joe.